Spirited Away. How did No Face get from being an extra to a main character? Who is the second longest running character in Spirited Away after the hero Chihiro? 1. Haku. 2. Yubaba. 3. No Face. The answer is No Face. For those who think that Spirited Away is a love story between Chihiro and Haku, the result may be surprising. In other words, this is the romantic movie. When you hear the words Spirited Away, you probably think of No Face, right? No Face is the character that leaves the strongest impression in Spirited Away, isn't it? But in the beginning, No Face was a minor role without even a name. When Chihiro enters the bathhouse for the first time, No Face was standing on the bridge among the other girls. At that time, No Face was just an extra, and even Hayao Miyazaki, the director of the film, wasn't sure whether he was a monster or a god, or what kind of mysterious character he was. Then, one day, No Face was suddenly chosen as the main character. It was in May 2000. At the meeting that day, Hayao Miyazaki explained the second half of the story of Spirited Away to producer Toshio Suzuki and his team. It was a fantasy action drama in which Chihiro and Haku joined forces to fight against her sister Zeniba, who appeared as the final boss after Chihiro defeated Yubaba. However, with this content, it would be a 3-hour-long movie. With only 1 year left in production before the movie's release, it was impossible to complete the 3-hour film. So, Suzuki proposed to postpone the release of the film for a year to allow time for production. Miyazaki showed some resistance to this. It was hard for him mentally and physically to extend the production period for a year. They then abandoned this concept and considered other ideas. This was a turning point. It was at that time that No Face suddenly caught their attention. It was just a minor role that was simply let to stand on the bridge without any plan. However, when it came to the video, he had a strange presence that made them curious. Miyazaki thought about it. Why is he standing there? Miyazaki asked No Face. Who are you? And he asked him to come out for a minute and wrap up this film. Miyazaki gave No Face a role as a major character in the second half of the film. As a result of this change in policy, they decided to keep the running time to about 2 hours and released the film in 2001 as planned. Suzuki paid attention to the character of No Face and decided to feature him prominently in the trailer. While all the people involved in the film were against it, Suzuki persisted in his will. He believes that even entertainment films need a philosophy. In the 21st century, the theme of film has changed to mental problems and overcoming them. No Face is a character that symbolizes the darkness of the mind. While the audience thinks the character is comprehensible, they feel a connection to No Face deep in their consciousness. Therefore, we can unconsciously sense the depths of the times that underlie the film. In fact, the director himself didn't know why Suzuki was using No Face for advertising. Isn't this about Chihiro and Haku? He thought it was. When the film was almost finished, and they went through all the connected rushes, Miyazaki said sincerely, "This is the story of Chihiro and No-Face." In response, Suzuki replied, "Isn't that obvious?" Thanks to the impactful advertising featuring No-Face, Spirited Away became a blockbuster hit that broke all records for box office revenue and audience attendance in Japan at the time. Who is No-Face? He is all black and wears a white mask on his face, making him look creepy yet somehow irresistible. Miyazaki commented that No-Face is in everyone's mind, or that No-Face is modeled on young people living today. No-Face entered the bathhouse, adoring Chihiro, who was kind to him. However, he has poor conversational skills and can't express his affection for Chihiro well. His obsession with Chihiro leads him to stalk her, and he gradually loses control over his desires and goes out of control. Through his relationship with Chihiro, No-Face finally finds his place in the world. Spirited Away is a story of how Chihiro gains a zest for living, and how No-Face regained his lost faith.